What up guys, how are we all doing today? I hope you guys are doing especially well. Today we're going to be doing just a simple 30 PED hunt down here at Fort Lahar. Going to be going after them combibos. We're hoping to snag some of those orange paint cans. That's what I would like to get. I'd like to see if I can get like a good chunk of orange paint cans. So we'll be mostly aiming for the combibos. The exosaurs will of course get in the way a little bit, so some of them will probably die. But combibos is where it's at today, folks. Combibos is where it's at today. Now I will state that I will be recording a batch of videos today. I will be recording a batch of videos, so there's going to be... Yeah, I'm going to be recording a batch of videos today. I don't really know if there's, like, a gonna be, but I'm going to be recording... I'm going to be hunting in a few different places today, so I'm going to be recording a batch of videos. So, you know, there might be times where I'll talk about something, and then I might say... Like, might refer to something in this video, and then... like, talk about it again in another video, but... I'm going to try to keep on, like... on point with specific, like, topics of conversation that I'm going to be having in each video. Where today is not going to be much of a conversation, more of just a update on what I'm planning on, like what I'm planning on doing, what I'm hunting for. Which, you know, anyone that's a hunter should know that, you know, you're hunting for markup, which is sort of the main thing, but not just markup, but quantity. Quantity. An 8 PED. Nice, this might actually turn out to be a little bit of a profitable run. That was nearly a global. Nearly a global. Might turn out to be a profitable run. If it is a profitable run, then splendid. So, I'm going to be, like, hunting for markup, but I'm going to be trying to hunt in a specific way for most of the time. For this, for the channel, for the YouTube channel, I'm going to be doing... I'm going to be doing hunting runs that are between 25 to 50 PED, right? Depending on what I'm hunting and what I'm actually after. You know, I might do like a 50 PED run. Like if I know the things that I'm hunting take a little bit more to kill. And if I know that the things that I'm going to be hunting take a lot less to kill, then I might move it down to, you know, 25 PED, that sort of thing. But, so, like, on camera, I'm going to be doing, you know, this style of hunt. Where, you know, I'm going after specific markup. But, for entertainment value, I'm also going to be adding in variety. So, I'm going to be, you know, I'll probably, you know, explore different places, find different things to hunt. But off camera, I'm going to be doing something that I used to do... sort of back in the day a little bit, which is what, you know, okay, so I would grab X amount of PED, like a small chunk, right? I'm talking like 5, maybe 10 PED, small chunk. And I'll hunt with that small chunk, right? Remember, this is all going to be off camera. So I will hunt with that small chunk, and then if I if I come out with more PED, then I will do a 5 to 10 PED hunt again. However, if I don't, then I'm going to go and I'm going to do some sweating, and I'm going to sweat back the difference. See what I mean? So if I, like, let's say I do like a 10 PED hunt, and I come out with 8 PED worth of loot, right? I will then go and I'll sweat back the equivalent of the 2 PED. Right? So I'll sweat back the equivalent of 2 PED. That's sort of the plan. That's the plan. That way, like these hunts here, the hunts that I put on YouTube, I pay for because one, this YouTube thing is a hobby of mine. And I like paying for my hobbies. You know, I like to be able to pay for the hobby that I enjoy. So, I don't mind depositing so I can then hunt on video. However, when I'm not hunting on video, I like to come up with like new and different ingenious ways of, well, not really new or ingenious, just different ways of hunting. So I'll be playing the game, I'll be hunting, and then if I make a loss, you know, to basically reclaim that loss. You might be wondering, well, why exactly would you, why would you do it? Why not just deposit? So I will be depositing, but I want to, I want to test out a few different things. This is something I used to do back in the day when I was, when I first started. What I'd do is I'd go, like, I'd use 5 PED, I'd go out and hunt. And then, after I've used up the entirety of the 5 PED, then I would go and sweat for a while. Where these days, well, then afterwards, what I'll do is I'll do a 5 PED, hunting run down at Camp Icarus, or around Port Atlantis, wherever I was at the time. I'd do a hunting run there, and then I'd go, once I know how much I lost, I would go and sweat. But, even if I didn't lose anything, say I came out on top, I would still go and sweat. And then on top of that, a little while later, one of the other things that I'll do for, offset costs and things like that, is I'll try to get at least one pull of sweat from a creature. So, like, let's say this, like, Exosaur here, right? I'd go up to it, and I'd, try to draw at least one successful pull of sweat, which he's not. I'm a very low level sweat gatherer. So, I'd successfully pull some sweat and then shoot. And then by the end of the 5 PED hunt, let's say I was able to kill, I don't know, let's say I was able to kill 100, right? And, then on average I should get between 1 and 400 bottles of sweat. You see? Because, you can only get between 1 and 4 bottles of sweat. So if you kill 100 creatures, which I think it was more like, I think in reality it was more like 50 creatures. So it'll be between 50 and 200 bottles of sweat. But, say I come out on top, having not lost any PED, then I have extra PED. Right? If I come out without, like, if I come out with a loss, say I come out with a 1 PED loss, I'll then go and sweat back 1 PED. Even though I could potentially not need to sweat that much, I would still sweat back 1 PED worth of sweat. Sweat that I know I could sell. At that point it was like 2 PED per K. So I'd sweat around, 500 bottles of sweat, which I could generally do in about an hour, hour and a half, something like that. So I'd sweat that back, and then I'd go out and hunt again. And I had a few people that I would sell to. A lot of them don't play the game anymore, I don't think. But I had a good bunch of people that I would, like, sell sweat to. Mind Force users and all that sort of stuff, and people that were, used it for, like, crafting and all that sort of stuff. Because there are a few different crafting things where you need, like, vibrant sweat. How much sweat did I get with that pull, by the way? 1! Just 1. How sad. How sad. So yeah, So it like upgraded over time. It would go from me, like, hunting with the 5 PED, selling the loot, to the trade terminal, mind you. I didn't keep any of the loot. I just sold it to the TT. So I'd sell it to the TT, and I don't know, get like 4 PED worth of ammo, and then get like 2.5 to 3, unless I got like something good. Then I'd, you know, potentially go back up to the 5 PED. And I'd just do that. You know, I'd do that, and I wouldn't be able to, and then after I've used up all the PED that I had on, you know, on handy, after I've done that, I would then go out and sweat back the 5 PED and just rinse and repeat. So it went from that to doing a run, sweat back what I lost in that run, and then it evolved to every time I hunt a creature, I try to get one successful pull first, and then I kill the creature, and then whatever I lost I go and sweat. But even if I didn't lose anything, I would still go and sweat for like half hour to an hour. There's my phone. And yeah, we'll probably call it there. Go back and check it out. So what, we did a 30 PED run. And we came out with just over 30 PED. I didn't check the decay. I think the decay was probably around 2 PED. Yeah, I'd say the decay was around 2 PED. I'm not 100% sure. I forgot to write it down. I forgot to write down the decay of the weapon. I'm really bad at this. I'm really terrible at this. Like, every time I go into a hunt, I should probably, like, note down stuff. But anyway. Let's have a look. So, 30.75 PED. And we'll say that I lost 2 PED. We'll say 3 PED in... Well, you know, I actually think I could calculate it. Oh yeah, I reckon I could calculate it, eh? Because this is just under 1 PEC per shot. Right? Just under 1 PEC per shot. So I can get a rough idea of how much I lost by taking out the 30 PED worth of ammo. Okay, so I would have lost around 2.4 PED. There around. So, if I was to do my old, like what I used to do, since I lost X amount of PED, I would then go and I would sweat all, like, basically I would sweat that back. Back in the day, I'd probably have to sweat for a couple of hours to reclaim what I had lost. But, you know, I'm not going to be doing that. I paid for these. I paid for the ammunition to record these videos and have my hunting fun. All the extra stuff is just extra stuff. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, click the like button. And if you're new, click the subscribe button. I will be hopefully uploading every day. I will be doing that again. Because I'm going to be recording these in batches, you see. Because I'm going to be starting a course in construction. So I need to have a backlog so I can upload stuff. Especially like if I get sick or something. So hopefully, daily uploads. Daily uploads would be nice. Anyway, you guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next one.